A lot of people are eating chocolate. It's a thing to do every day. It's a hard world. I know we want comfort foods. We got some chocolate cake here. Look, nice chocolate ice cream, chocolate dessert, chocolate brownie. We got a chocolate ice cream here. We got a nice dessert here. We have hot chocolate here. We got a chocolate chip cookie. We got a chocolate bar. Hey, 90% cacao. That's a big one. That's a good one, right? No dairy in that one. So, hey, it gives us permission. We even have a chocolate ice cream cone. But what we don't realize, it keeps us in a vicious cycle because it takes adrenaline to counter all the chocolate every day. That's why you probably can't live on chocolate and only chocolate, because you'll be a mess in the end. It'll just take you down. You can't just have 6 or 8 chocolate bars a day, right? You can't do that. You know something will go wrong. So you try to do the moderation thing. Well, I'm only going to do a few squares of chocolate. I'm only going to do a half a chocolate bar this time. And in the end, it's just going to kind of take you up and then drop you down, and then take you up and then drop you down, and your adrenals scored epinephrine, and then you go down, and your adrenals scored epinephrine, and you go down, and that's how it works. But your adrenals pay the price. And hey, this might not be a problem if you aren't sick, if you don't have a problem, you don't have anxiety, you don't have depression, you don't have aches and pains, you don't have fatigue. Maybe you don't have anything, and you want to play the chocolate game, the cacao game, and everything else, right? And then you just go into the withdrawal where you eat a lot of chocolate, or you eat a lot of different caffeine-based chocolate, and all of a sudden, boom, now you go down, and then you go up, you go down. But what if you're sick? What if you're sick? What if you got adrenal issues already? What if you got other issues already? What if you think you're aging fast because you're starting to kind of fall apart? What if you got aches and pains and fatigue? What if you got eczema, psoriasis? Or what if you got vitiligo? What if you have some other issue, a really high crippling anxiety, or whatever it is, and you don't know it, but you're on the chocolate ride? You're going up and you're going down and you're going up while you're chronically sick. And that's where chocolate goes wrong. And the problem is, a lot of people in the health world, they'll just recommend it. They'll be like, of course you can have some chocolate. Balance it out. Have some moderation. Only do about half a bar every day. Yeah, it'll make you feel good. Cacao's good for you. Did you read that last study? They say that it's actually great and it has an antioxidant. Meanwhile, it brings you into a vicious, addictive cycle of up and down. It starts to break down and wear the adrenal glands down. It can make you really emotional. The withdrawal is really hard for a lot of people. And when you're sick and you're struggling, chocolate is not a good idea. Chocolate could get us in trouble. And hey, if you're pregnant or breastfeeding too, so that's another thing all in its own you got to keep in mind, right? So if you're breastfeeding, you have to remember, if you're breastfeeding, the baby's getting all of that caffeine, so the baby's going on the ride with you. The baby's like, yeah, whoa, we're going up, and then whoa, we're going down, wow, we're crashing, whoa, we're going up, we got the caffeine. Now, whoa, we're going down, because all that caffeine's in the breast milk, and that's something to know. And if you're pregnant, the caffeine is going into your baby, and your baby has to go through all those ups and downs, and that's what you don't know. That's what's happening. It's like, honey, my baby's kicking. Can you feel that? Well, that could be a withdrawal moment, or that can be a really high moment. We have to keep in mind that caffeine is a psychoactive drug. It's all in chocolate. Takes a lot out of your adrenal glands. We get addicted to it real quick and easy. Everybody knows it because you're not supposed to be eating chocolate cake all day, and you know why, and you got to watch out how many hot chocolates you have. You can't be eating chocolate bars all day because you know why, because that will mess you up if you're on 10 chocolate bars a day. It's not like you can eat 10 bananas a day, and that's fine. You can eat 10 apples a day, that's fine. But you eat 10 of these a day, these 70% chocolate cacao bars, and you're going down for the count for a nighty-night nap, or you're going to be so jacked up and shaking like this in the car while you're trying to drive. You just got to remember, if you're chronically ill, you got to look out for yourself. You got to be careful. Look out for advice about how chocolate's good for you, and you could eat chocolate and healthy chocolate. Be really cautious and just looking out for anybody who's sick. If you're not sick and you don't have a problem, you want to go on that roller coaster ride, you feel indestructible right now this time of your life, just go ahead. But anyway, it still costs a price, and it still takes a lot out of our body.